Welcome back, everyone. Good to have you here again on my channel. We're still on the journey to become a successful brand owner, and this week a lot is at stake again. The last few weeks I've been rebuilding the online shop. It's now published. A huge chunk of work went into that, and the other huge challenge was our logistics. So everything seems to be ready for us to be able to scale again. Plan is to do that as of next week, because currently there's 5,000 units of our product being produced, but until it's in the logistics center, we're not gonna increase our marketing spend because so many things can go wrong, as always. Anyway, that's the plan. This week, prepare everything so that we can really scale again and prove that our case is a valid one, because we're talking to a few very interesting investors right now. But obviously for them, track record is very important. And we had some amazing numbers January, February, March, but in April, so many things went wrong. So we had to slow down marketing. And for them, a dip in performance is always kind of a red flag. So basically now we have to prove them that as soon as everything's aligned again, we can crush the numbers. If we make that happen, definitely one of them is going to invest, and then we are actually able to fully focus on the brand, which would be the game changer, because right now I'm putting probably 60% of my time into the agency. I have an agency on the side, which is also focused on e-commerce, which is taking just so much of my time and brain power and headspace. Currently for the brand, we're also working on new packaging. It's such a big part for the whole brand experience, and we're redesigning the packaging which we're shipping our product with, and all the things that go into the box, so that when you open it, you're actually very excited to use the product, which is a huge contributor to repurchase rates. So that's gonna be one big topic for this week. And another one is Google Ads. Me and Hans, we are, I would say, experts with Meta ads, but Google Ads we already do. It does work incredibly well, but just at a low scale. We want to bring it up, and for that we need some new strategies, some input from some external partners probably as well, but that's going to be a challenge. So we need to diversify. Also, something else that we are going to do as of next week, we are going to start seeding, which means sending out free packages to content creators. And we've been working on that for a few weeks now, reaching out to them, just asking if they want to have a package, if they just want to test the product. And there's about 120 creators already waiting in line to get the product. There's a strategy behind it, obviously. They're getting the product for free, and then around about 8% probably is gonna post something on Instagram. The plan is to repurpose that content for our ads. Okay, I gotta jump on a call.
Gut, ich habe Buchhaltung abgeschlossen, das freut mich immer.
Yes, Andy. Hey.
But besides all the work, there's also some interesting personal changes coming up soon. In July and August, I'll be leaving Barcelona. I'll definitely spend some time in Vienna with my team. We're most certainly gonna move our office in summer. So finally we're getting a bigger space where we are able to shoot some content and do some product development. I'll also be in Berlin, where my brothers live. I'll also be in the south of Germany, where my parents live, and a few of my friends. And then I might do some cheeky holiday as well, let's see. But I'll have 6 more weeks in Barcelona, and then we'll see where life brings me. Besides that, I'm also still working on the AI side project. And besides that, definitely YouTube is also a big thing. I've just had no headspace to focus on an actual strategy behind it. Like, what do I really want to tell you guys? Am I really just gonna continue doing some random vlogs? I don't know. So I'm kind of in a spot where I don't know how to continue with that. Anyway, I'm gonna go out to my balcony, catch some vitamin D, and then I'll go back to work, and then I'm gonna go to the gym.
I'll be gone for a little while.
All right, many calls already done today. One of them was actually with one of my viewers, a very talented young woman. It's amazing, I'm attracting really cool people with my videos here. But yeah, other than that, just a long list of things, and I already checked about half of it, mostly related to the ongoing projects. Some of them related to the new online shop for Pace, which is published a few days ago, but still there's some minor things that I need to fix. Then another big topic currently is packaging for our brand. We definitely have some very good ideas on how to present the product, but also how to make people want to use it longer, because obviously that's gonna increase lifetime value when the customers are putting more trust into the product. So we're also designing a booklet that's gonna be inside the box where they can read about the product, the ingredients, the long-term benefits. And we're also gonna include a challenge for them, just another mechanism for people to use it longer. And something else we're gonna include is various ways on how to get a coupon for the next order. Like one of them is completing that challenge, posting a picture or DMing us a picture about completing the challenge. The second one is gonna be inviting friends. So for that, they would also get a discount for the next order, or they can submit a review along with a picture. That will grant them a coupon as well. There's just many different mechanisms on how to make them order again. Obviously, big part of it is email marketing and email automations, but you need to have different angles of attack to make them actually order again. All right, workday is over. Was very successful. What a great day. Haven't had too many meetings, which is very helpful for me to get things done. And I got into a flow today quite early in the day, so it was kind of cruising through all the hard tasks today, which is amazing. Makes me feel very accomplished at the end of the day. Usually I'm not the kind of guy who's always looking forward to the weekend, but seems like Saturday, Sunday, the weather's gonna be amazing. So I'm looking forward to finally play some volleyball and maybe even rent a cheeky car and go to the Costa Brava. That's gonna be nice. Now I'm gonna go to the gym for a lower body session. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna go running again. And later I'm gonna work on my new favorite side project, which is AI image and video generation. Not gonna talk too much about it yet because I don't have anything to show you guys when it comes to the workflow that I had in mind, but it's gonna be very, 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 very interesting for me at least. That's it. I'm gonna enjoy the evening now, guys. See you tomorrow. Hello guys, how's it going? It's Friday. The week is coming to an end and it's been a really good one. I feel like I've said that the last few weeks, or almost every single week, but it's usually the case. Monday till Tuesday evening, I'm feeling like I'm not making too much progress, but then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm really pushing through usually and get stuff done. And then, I'm just feeling really, really good when there's actual progress made. We started marketing again. Woohoo! Started marketing again for our brand. In our case, it just means we raised our ad spend again. It's been almost non-existent for 6 weeks because, as I mentioned before, we had those issues with our supply chain. We've also changed our logistics partner in the meantime because they're making better prices. We have better communication with them, and it's feasible again to ship to Switzerland, which was not feasible at all in the last year. But they just have better prices for that. So opening up for Switzerland again, which is great because those people can really spend money. Also, we just had a really nice call with our graphic designer who until now worked for us as a freelancer, and now we agreed on a full-time employment. So as of next month, she will be the very first full-time employee of our brand, which is cool. Basically, that means she's gonna earn more money from the brand than I do. But that's just the way it is. Also, besides that, I'll be able to finish another project today that went on for about 2 months. So that's always a relief. Even more headspace for Pace. So feeling very good about that. So that means more freed up time for Pace. It's not gonna stay like that for long because there's already 2 more new projects on the way. I'm gonna have a little cooking session now. I'm having chicken gnocchis and veggies, so super easy. And then later I'm meeting a friend, a very interesting meeting because that guy is from the Philippines and I didn't know before. And he is currently developing a project in the Philippines. He's building houses. So some of you might know that I wanted to invest in real estate in the Philippines, so that might be a key figure for that. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on that. I'm gonna meet him later and talk through all of his plans. And maybe I can even participate, so that would be insane. All right, almost done with work. Just a few minor things, I'm gonna do those later. Now I'm gonna meet that friend with his own project in the Philippines. Super curious. And I'm also looking forward to go outside because the weather right now is super nice. Summer is actually starting in Barcelona now, so I love it. Wow. That was a very interesting meeting. I said I wanted to invest in the Philippines. And today I'm meeting a guy who's offering me to become part of his real estate investment company in the Philippines. That's crazy. I mean, obviously, that's not something I'm gonna do from just meeting and talking for an hour, but it seems like we have a similar vision, and he has a connection in the Philippines, which you need to have in order to actually find good plots of land, because you need to have the connections to the municipalities and the politicians in order to find like really good plots and to know where is going to be the development in the next few years. And I would have the marketing experience to be able to sell or find buyers before it's even finished. In my mind, I would not just go there and start flipping houses. In my mind, I would be developing an idea long-term to be able to stay at my own place in the Philippines. But that would be just one part of the puzzle. I'd love to get into real estate investment in the Philippines. And with that guy, that would be possible. Anyway, let's see. I'll develop that idea further in my head. Gonna talk to him a few more times for sure. He already invested in a few projects and I'm gonna help him here and there probably. He's gonna help me. And maybe we're gonna start a company together, but that was just an idea today. It doesn't need to be that sort of way. Super interesting meeting to start, to end the week. Now I'm having another meeting, final meeting for the week. And then it's already evening anyway. Might go for a run later, let's see. Anyway, I feel like that's it for this week, guys. Haven't filmed too much, but let's see what I can make out of it. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.